So I guess we're going to go ahead and start.
We are. Well, this is a podcast we're doing. Don't really have a name specified right now. I'm Josh, and we got Lee and Brian here.
Hello.
We're kind of just going to be shooting the shit a little bit, talking, having a good time, just recording it a little bit for us, see how other people enjoy it, see what goes on. Hopefully get better as time goes on, so we will get started.
It's going to be a great time.
It is.
And
really
what do we want to start off with, you guys? What do we want to get going?
Brian, who hasn't said anything yet, but he is looking intently at things to talk about. He was extremely excited about the new Marvel Age of Ultron Avengers
about this.
No, not that. No, not that. You were excited about the trailer.
Oh yeah, the trailer's great.
Tell him what you just saw.
Well, the trailer is good, and it has the Vision in it, and I pooped my pants.
But no, tell him the thing you just found out at AMC.
Some theaters are going to do a 27-hour marathon of the Avengers movies. And starting at 6 p.m. is Iron Man, and it goes all the way to 7 p.m. the next day for Avengers
Christ.
Age of Ultron.
And now, depending on your social status, this may or may not be a great thing to happen. But for those of you that aren't aware, me and Josh are both employees at one of these theaters. And
That is true.
It will not be a very good time. Let's just put it lightly, Josh. I mean, I'm not looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to the movie, and that will be fun.
Yes.
It is surviving the weekend to get to the day off in which I can see the movie.
Exactly.
That is going to be the difficult part.
I mean, solely the fact that we're going to have all these pissed off patrons in our theater for over 24 hours.
Well, I mean, I think the people who are going to come see the 27-hour movie marathon,
27 hours.
I think those guys will actually be pretty happy about it. I think those are the
they
people who'll be excited and fun. Even when, like, for example, we had 50 Shades of Grey come out, and on that day we did over 7,000 people, which for our particular theater was actually a record breaker for the past couple of years.
Very high, very high.
But I don't think we had too many, like, bad guests. I mean, there's just a lot of people, and it was busy, but it was busy, and people understood that.
Very good time.
And I honestly think that the Marvel crowd is a decent crowd of people, and I don't think they're going to be extremely problematic. I mean, when it comes down to it, they just want to see a fun movie.
For the first 5 hours, though.
Well,
I mean, personally, after I get out of the movie theater seat for 17 hours, it's no fun, and Brian can attest to that. It's not a good time. Unless you see a group of ducks macking, and then it makes it all better. I mean, to be completely honest.
But what we were thinking is that they would because I think if you're Marvel, you obviously want to do some sort of marathon because you've got all these movies, you want people to be up to date. But for the last Avengers movies, what they did is they just had their Phase 1. And for those of you who don't know, the Phase 1 was just like Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor.
It was all the Iron Man.
It was Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1, 2.
It was Iron 1 and 2.
Yes.
And then Captain America.
And then Hulk.
And then I guess Hulk kind of counted, but did that count in the...
Was there a second Hulk?
No, there's just first off. No, this is the list. It goes 6 p.m. Iron Man, 8:25 p.m. the Hulk, 10:35 Iron Man 2, 1 a.m. Thor, 3:10 a.m. Captain America First Avenger, 5:30 in the morning Avengers, 8 or about 9 o'clock in the morning Iron Man 3, then Thor at 11, Captain at 1 p.m., Guardians at 4, and then Ultron at 2 at 7 o'clock. But I kept reading, and it said that if you have the option of just seeing Avengers and then seeing Age of Ultron.
I would do that because, like, I guess I still haven't seen the second Thor movie, which I can get around to, but I personally just don't really want to spend that much time in a theater.
No.
Like, it's not a huge draw for me. What I really want to do is, like, I'd love to see, like, Avengers 1 and then Avengers 2 back to back. I feel like those kind of connect, but watching all umpteenth movies, that's a little much for me.
If I feel like getting the context, I'll go ahead and rent the movies or torrent them like a normal American.
Legally, of course.
Red blood, animal meat loving American.
No,
with my guns.
not any illegal.
Legal torrents, yes.
On very legitimate websites that he would pay for, of course.
Exactly. I'm not sure if that's an oxymoron calling it a legal torrent, but either way.
He lies. He would not torrent anything because that is wrong. Why would you torrent something so bad?
It's actually 11 movies.
11 movies.
Excuse me.
My umpteen.
My umpteen was a small Jurassic.
11.
I was close. I was very close.
That's a lot.
But so I had the story I wanted to tell you guys before we started this, and you guys told me to stop.
Exactly. We
So
wanted you to save it for the people.
And me and my girlfriend, we went to Target the other day. And we were looking for some goods. We're picture frames and cheap watches,
K-Bar jelly,
all the
whole 9
assortments,
yards,
Kentucky marmalade, everything else, all that good stuff. And she told me she had to look for something, and we went down the hygiene aisle, and for some reason, Target finds it necessary to sell, and I'm not exaggerating, probably a gallon worth of Vagisil. And so we went down this aisle, and I was very confused, thinking that we'd be buying a gallon of Vagisil. And she had to clarify that we were not. But, I mean, I wanted to bring it to you guys. Who have you met anybody that would ever need a gallon of Vagisil? I'm just curious that, is there a consumer for this product?
Of course.
Because I'm very concerned.
Obviously, you haven't been on the internet at all. I mean... There are videos. Hey, remember that grapefruit video we watched?
Oh, good lord! That's a whole nother beast.
For those of you who haven't seen this movie, it was like Angel's grapefruit trick.
It's on YouTube. You can find it.
Interesting thing. I would just say it's definitely NSFW. Not safe for work. Not safe for work at all.
Not safe for work.
But the sound effects were prime. People like that. Those are the people who use a gallon of Vagisil.
I guess. I mean. I don't know. I just found myself very, very taken back by the fact that we could sell a gallon of Vagisil and have a market for that. I don't know.
I mean, so something stupid that I did was I got a problem where like if I'm at Kroger's or something and they've got those deals where it's like 10 for $5 or like 3 for $4.
You buy in bulk.
I feel obligated to use the extent of the deal,
but
I understand that I'm still getting the deal, like it's still cheap. But like I bought toothpaste, right, and it was like 4 for I think it was like 4 for $4. So realistically, I should have just bought one thing of toothpaste, got it for $1, and been good. I bought all 4 things of toothpaste. It lasted me a very long time, but I was just like, oh man, 4 things of toothpaste. I'm not gonna have to go shopping for toothpaste again. So maybe the Vagisil people are like, hey, a gallon of Vagisil. I go through Vagisil a decent amount of times. But why not get a gallon?
The point begs to be answered is that the fact that I found this on a Target shelf.
Target's got everything.
A very nice consumer retail store that sells nickety knacks and frames and all this other crap that nobody really needs. But I mean, a gallon of Vagisil is something you're looking forward to seeing on the shelves at a Costco or a Sam's Club, not at 3 p.m. on a Sunday.
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Solid time.
3 in the afternoon on a Sunday. You don't expect to find a gallon of Vagisil on a Target shelf.
Personally, I don't expect to find Vagisil in a lot of things. But then again, I'm not shopping with your girlfriend, so what you guys do in your personal time is, I guess, none of my business. But
Brian, would you like to say anything?
Do you think you could recreate the noise from that?
Dude, I think I can recreate the noise.
Of course, the noise in the video sounded something like.
I mean, I don't know if Josh can actually pull this up while we are talking, but if he can, I would love to get this audio for you guys because it is something to be cherished. I mean, it is a very interesting piece of audio. This is, but I mean, wow, this grapefruit trick. I mean, if you're a gentleman, with some pride.
I'm just angry because if I go into my browser and I type in M and then the first thing is Meatspin.
Meatspin.com. If you haven't been to the site, I would highly recommend it. Highly recommend it.
Lee's on drugs.
It's not safe for work though. I'll say that. Actually, I mean it depends on your boss. Depends on your boss.
No, it doesn't. Definitely not safe for work.
I would think it does.
110% not safe for work.
110%.
Meatspin. You're saying Meatspin is safe for work.
Meatspin.com.
It's not safe for work.
It is not safe for work. Okay, there you have it. There you have it. Josh Biddick has clarified that it is not safe for work.
It's not safe anywhere.
Not safe anywhere. Yeah. No, you're right. No butthole is safe when it comes to Meatspin.
Well, I thought it was really funny. Before I play this, I was listening to the Internet Box podcast, and I love the Internet Box podcast. Great guys. They Meatspin people all the time. And they just put Meatspin on people's computers, and they think it's hilarious. But apparently, like one time, one guy he was looking and someone had put Meatspin in slow motion, and he said he just stopped it and he goes like, well, that's just gay. Like that's just a dick in a butt. And, so Meatspin is a thing. You know what? I don't want to watch it under my profile again, and I need to be signed in because of age restrictions.
Content warning.
So just take the fact that my sound was very, very accurate.
I mean, is it that big a hit on your YouTube?
I got Meatspin on my computer, so I put W and Meatspin is the first thing that comes out of this. You guys aren't touching my computer anymore. I think that's a fair assessment to make.
But I mean, is it that big of a hit to your YouTube
Yeah, because I don't want to get in my recommendations and be like, oh, other blowjob tips, because YouTube then thinks I need help giving blowjobs.
I mean, you are gay.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I mean, yes. But yeah. Okay, so this article that I brought up to you guys earlier, it's a man in Lincoln, Nebraska. So we all know it's quite a character from Lincoln, Nebraska. Not much goes on down there, so anything that comes out of there that's newsworthy is bound to be something crazy and great. So a man in Lincoln, Nebraska has been cited for possessing pot inside a container that had been slapped with a label reading "not weed." And now I don't know about any of our listeners, but I never went through the whole "I'm going to carry marijuana in my car" phase. But I mean, I would be very weary as to what I labeled it if I were to label it at all.
If I'm going to label something not weed,
exactly,
because you're going to think that it's weed, I'm going to not put weed in there.
Exactly. And I mean, if you're under the assumption that you're going to be caught or it's going to be found, you're probably not doing a good enough job at being a recreational marijuana user.
Or if you're carrying weed, don't carry it in Tupperware.
Exactly.
That's step one.
Sour cream container. I would have labeled it sour cream.
Exactly. Sour cream.
Exactly.
Mystery joy.
In Lancaster County, deputies stopped the man's vehicle around 9 p.m. Saturday, officers found the plastic sour cream container during a search of his car, and the driver acknowledged that the pot belonged to him. So not only did he do a very horrible job at discreetly possess this substance, but he was not very good at denying it either. He wasn't able to, play it off.
He was probably under the use of the substance.
He might have been. I mean, that would be a very...
Yeah, he was taking some sour cream and driving. He was like, oh man, maybe what actually happened, that sour cream was supposed to be sour cream, is marked not weed because it was legitimately sour cream, and he accidentally made some really weird tacos.
Some marijuana-laced tacos.
I guess.
He got pulled over and there was like sour cream on the side of his mouth, and he was like,
I was watching Meat Spin, I swear, officer. What are you looking at, Brian?
Oh, I found a BuzzFeed article about a Easter egg in Big Hero 6, which is a great movie.
Fantastic film. I love Big Hero 6.
One of the pictures in the guy's house was a picture of his cat dressed up like Stitch.
That's cute.
It's a really funny picture. Look at that kitty.
I like all the Disney little hidden stuff.
I was also looking at pictures of the pug.
Brian has a pug with his girlfriend.
Brian does have a pug.
It's their child. They love the pug.
Except when he wakes you up at 3:30 this morning. Brian, why don't you fill us in on the whole 3:30 wake up this morning?
She woke me up at 3:30 this morning, and we went to bed at 12:30, and I was really upset, and I just kind of put her in a crate and said bye.
Did you kick that puppy?
I did not kick the puppy.
You did not kick that puppy.
The puppy looks like this.
There she
obviously you can't see it, but I'm laughing. It's a funny looking dog.
It's a funny looking dog. The noises that come out of that dog are almost relatable to the angel group.
No, I don't think so. I mean that's a bit of a stretch.
They're very similar when it comes to the noises that those snorting.
They're both inhaling large amounts of oxygen very quickly
while doing some.
No, the dog is trying to breathe. This chick is like S&D, man. Like it's different. I got lordy. Oh
man. So we all love our little state of Michigan, correct? I mean, I hope I'm not alone in
that's not bad.
That assessment.
So I think the biggest thing is that you were the one who's not lived in Michigan just when you went to the Air Force. Like you had to everyone doesn't necessarily. Well, I guess around here it just seems like people don't like Michigan. Well, yeah. I mean, it's cold and it sucks sometimes, but I'm fine. I don't give a crap.
Everybody wants to leave this state until they've left it. I mean, I hope I'm not the only one saying this, but when I left for Texas for the Air Force, it was a very big thing to come back to Michigan and be home, and it was. I don't know, it was great, but one of the best things about Michigan is being so close to our neighbors to the north, which is Canada. And some news out of Canada today. In the recent death of the actor that portrayed Spock in the old
Leonard Nimoy.
Larry Nimoy.
Leonard Nimoy.
Leonard Nimoy. I did not know his name. I'm sorry.
People are not going to be happy with you. Larry Nimoy.
Either way. Some recent news out of Canada. In Canada, we all know that they have some strange things going on. They just introduced the Freezeway, where commuters can now ice skate to work. They're opening a 7-mile stretch along the interstate.
Seriously?
They're freezing a 7-mile stretch along the freeway so that commuters can ice skate to work. So
As you do.
in light of that recent news out of Canada, I mean, we can't not expect anything less out of Canada because Canada is doing some great stuff recently, and now they've introduced that it is not illegal to deface Canadian currency. It is illegal to, multiply it, but it is not illegal to deface it. So what Canadians have been doing, especially in Ottawa, Ontario right now, is Ottawa. They've been doing it a bit, Ottawa. So either way, that was horrible.
Stupid.
In Canada, in Ottawa now, they are using the Prime Minister. They are taking his face and drawing some eyebrows and a bowl cut and some very nice not Klingon. What was he? Oh my god, I apologize to all our Star Trek friends, but
I honestly, not gonna lie, don't watch Star
Vulcan.
Trek.
Vulcan.
Oh, look at him.
He's Vulcan. So yeah, so there we go. I am a Star Trekkie something or another. Either way, they are putting some Vulcan ears on this Prime Minister, and it looks.
I saw that. It was a pretty cool picture.
It looks impeccable.
It looked a lot like him. It was pretty chill.
It's very nice, and I don't know. It's just great. It's awesome that they can. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for?
Kind of honor him.
Honor him, yeah.
Trying to give him a shout out.
At the same time, get a little laugh out of it because the Prime Minister is a very goofy-looking guy. If you haven't seen him or know anything about the Prime Minister of Canada, why would you? Because it's Canada.
Unless you're Canadian, then you probably know a lot about it.
Unless you're Canadian, with your fake bacon and your non-illegal currency and your syrup.
That is something like okay. I know I'm gonna sound kind of stupid, but you can't deface American currency, correct?
You cannot.
Okay, because I see it all the time. Like,
But
all the time.
But you, in fact, have a boner dollar in your wallet right now.
I do have a boner dollar. It's actually, to be honest, it's my little brother's. Someone gave it to him, and it said it's got a B in front of the 1 and an R after the E, so it says boner. I thought it was really funny. So I keep it in my wallet. It's kind of as a reminder. I don't even know.
A reminder to what?
I don't know. A reminder about boners. I have no idea.
A reminder to the shabone.
I just thought it was funny, so I keep it in my wallet. I show it to people. It's a story you can tell at parties.
It's a homage.
Not like I'm at parties.
It's a homage to the shabone. And no, you're not at parties. You have no life.
I have no life. I work a bunch, but that was about it. But no, because I was just wondering, because like I see defaced money at work all the time, because I count a bunch of it. Not like I'm making it and I have to count it for the company. But yeah, because like I honestly I had to. Someone called me over the register one time because they were giving $1 or it was like $5 or something. That just said like a bunch of extreme vulgarity like written all over the dollar.
Really?
I swapped it out and I just went back to the bank, but then I kind of forgot that like that's.
You can't accept that.
No, that's real. That's like
it's
not
illegal.
okay.
Yeah, it is in fact a federal offense to.
A lot of times the kids just, I mean the kids, because a lot of people work at the theater still in high school, but they don't really know what they can and can't do.
But I mean,
like when they accept boob money.
Accept boob money, yeah.
That's when people. Well, I'm talking about like
disgusting.
when women keep stuff in their bra, and sometimes they do it with money, and then they give it to the kids. It's all sweaty and gross.
It's great.
I told them they don't have to accept. I mean, we're like a privately owned business. You don't have to accept.
We don't.
Boob money.
We don't.
No, it's gross.
Oh man, I would love to turn that stuff away because
I
can't tell you how many times
I can't accept that.
I've had a hefty woman reach into her cleavage to pull me out a couple $5 bills to slap down on those.
Yeah, no, just tell her. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I can't accept that. It's I don't know, contaminated.
It's disgusting. Yeah,
because it's grody.
I don't want your tit money. Yeah, so I prefer not to take that from you. But yeah, I don't know. So I feel like this was a good half-hour stint we had here that we can take a break and we will come back to it. So
I was gonna ask Brian what kind of videos he's been watching lately.
Well, all right. Do you want to get to that when we come back, or do you want to?
Are we taking a break? What's the break?
Let's take a break, and we will. Don't go anywhere, obviously, and we will be back with some movies or whatever Brian has been into.
We're taking a break. We're back.
And we're back. Apparently, as you heard, we are in fact back on the air. I don't know where we wanted to pick up with. Apparently, Josh had something to go on with what you're pick back up on.
So I am a huge fan of the company Brewster Teeth, as is Brian. Last year we got to go to RTX. That was a bunch of fun.
It was.
I'm a little behind on my videos today. I watched the Trivial Pursuit one, and that was super awesome. But Brian, is there anything you've been watching or any good stuff? Because I know we got Dude Soup with the new. I'm drawing a blank. Funhouse. Thank you, Funhouse. They were Inside Gaming. I loved those guys. Those guys were actually at RTX. That was really cool to see. Now they work for Rooster Teeth as Funhouse. I think, Brian, you're a little ahead of me on some content. So anything that's good that I've missed? Anything you've watched recently that you think is enjoyable? Motherfucker.
Sorry, I apologize to
shit in his pants.
He farted. No, I don't know. Five Nights at Freddy's just came out. Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
Yep.
Which is like the third game of that to come out in a year, which is a lot.
Yeah, and it just kind of drops randomly. It's just
And,
like, oh yeah, by the way, here's a new Friday night.
It's pretty fucking scary, I would say. And I've watched it at school, which I shouldn't, because I don't watch it at home in the dark or by myself, because it scares me.
Yeah.
And so I watch it at school and jump at school, and people give me weird looks. But
I mean, it's just college. You're supposed to jump and get weird looks. I mean, that's how college goes. I mean, not always in the correct context, but
I jump and get weird.
Some things in college will make you jump, like getting in the butt. What?
Yeah, and you're not making that whole gay case.
Very nice.
Any
segue.
easier.
Very nice segue.
Josh, cut that.
All right, that's cut. But no, yeah, I know. Today I watched Trivial Pursuit. That was pretty good. I have not finished episode 3 of the Minecraft Let's Play for Legends of the Hidden Tower. So good. I have not seen the last one. Have you?
Oh yeah, I know.
Pretty good.
It's pretty great.
I know. Well, I'm assuming. Okay, so I guess I watch it and I think I fell asleep, because I was kind of watching it when I was laying down. And I know that Ray went in there as a temple guard was chasing him or a spider or something. That he put the block on the wrong spot, but then Gavin did an even worse job. So I know he messed up there too. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Gavin messing up is pretty bad.
Yeah, Gavin sucks. No, I love Gavin. Gavin's the best, but it's funny when he messes up because sometimes he's an idiot. I'm sure he's a smart guy.
So I actually haven't watched any Rooster Teeth, so I don't really know what you guys are talking about. But the last Rooster Teeth one I saw was the Rage Quit from Slenderman.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
It was a very good, good episode. Oh my god! Okay, so if you Google meat spin GIF on a droid,
I was just trying to find a GIF, so it would just be a little small GIF on your phone.
Brian just meat spins Lee. It was awesome.
The original meat spin video, just so you know.
Oh god!
Protect your phones.
Protect your phones. Protect your phones. Just keep it on lock. If you have
that,
friends
you
like
son
I do,
of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. Just keep your phones locked and your computers locked. Is that Dean Cain?
Fucking Dean Cain?
Is that Dean Cain?
Oh no! God damn. Got meat spin.
It's no bueno. Just watch out for that meat spin. All right, just watch out for it. Watch your spins. Watch your meat.
Ryan, you playing any good games lately?
No.
No, you haven't. Weren't you playing Minecraft? And she's like, hard.
Oh yeah, I played
balls
video
deep
games.
in Minecraft.
Yeah, I played
balls
video games.
deep.
Yeah,
it's wrong type of game,
What kind of game do you think I was talking about? Oh, I'm sorry, that was a bad. I segued from meat spin to video game. Well, we said we went from Rooster Teeth and stuff.
No,
actually, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Life is a game.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
Right, life is literally a board game. There's a board game life. But Lee, you were talking about before you got meat spinned. You were talking about the
Slenderman.
Slender.
Yeah, the Slenderman Rage Quit. It was a very nice video. I mean, I don't know, when you watch it, you don't really get the full effect until you start playing that with surround sound at 3 a.m.
Of course.
And in your buddy's house, it's in the middle of the woods when it's pitch black. But I mean, when you got a guy like Kevin Goose sitting next to you, and he's controlling that mouse, and you got the controls to walking. Oh, it is a sight to behold. It is a very good time when 4 grown men start squealing like little bitches in the basement. It's no bueno. No bueno. So
I liked in the video how they did the behind the scene thing where you just you see them on the camera just screaming and Gavin's constantly talking about oh, I don't want to keep the headphones on. The music is scary. That's a terrible accent. I should go.
Horrible
I should kill myself.
Cut that.
But no. Yeah, I love Rooster Teeth, but so games. So what games you playing right now, Brian?
Well, I'm playing Minecraft at the moment, and because I like achievements, and I've gotten 75% of the achievements already.
Solid.
I'm trying to find a stronghold currently, and not die, even though I kill myself a lot to reset progress, which resets all my levels.
Yeah.
It's easier just to kill yourself and just regain all your health and hunger instead of wasting your
finding
food.
this stuff. Yeah,
And
I get that.
I do that a lot, and then I just made this bridge that goes from where I live to a village I found, and I realized it's useless, but it works.
It looks cool.
What else have I been playing? I play Monster Hunter 4.
Nice.
No idea what that is.
I suck so bad at Monster Hunter.
It's a Japanese game.
Japanese game, so it must be good.
That was great.
Must be good. Does it have anything to do with meat spinning?
No.
No.
Well, no.
Well,
actually, you get a spit
and you spin your meat and you cook
Well, there you go. There you go. I mean, that's the more commonly known practice when it comes to meat spinning. Not so much dongs and butts.
That's literally spinning meat.
It is literally spinning meat. But
Not necessarily
You can actually do
meat
10
spinning.
at a time.
Whoa. Wow.
Hungry Gators. Munch, munch, munch.
10 meat spins all at once. I don't even know if I can handle that. Google it. Why don't you go ahead and Google 10 meat spins?
Just multiple
No,
meat spins on a
don't do that. Don't Google meat spin.
Meat
Lee
spin.
Lee
Please
is trying
Google.
to lead you astray.
If you have a droid, please go onto your Google search bar at this time and search meatspin.fr. That's meatspin.foxtrot Romeo. You can go ahead and pull that up.
I don't even give a shit anymore. I've warned you, don't go to meat spin. But hey, whatever floats the boat, give it a shot. If you want to trust Lee, which is a bad idea.
Hey,
go for it.
Hey.
You don't say that. So the internet, being as wonderful it is, they're already making up a bunch of like shitty rumors about
The Age of Ultron?
Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh,
And
yes.
BuzzFeed here has a poll going on, seeing who you think is gonna die in the movie, because they're just saying it's not gonna happen. Like, we don't think it's gonna happen, but it could happen.
Yeah.
And so they have everybody from the main people to Maria Hill to Falcon, who I didn't know was gonna be in the movie.
Who's Maria Hill?
She's part of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Colby Smulders. That's her name.
Colby Smolder.
That's her name.
They even put Rhodey, because he's going to be in the movie, and also that Asian chick that you've seen in the trailers, and also nobody. And if you click results, it's like 20% of the voters so far has said nobody's going to die.
I mean,
Nobody.
no one's going to die.
no,
This
none
is
of the Avengers are gonna
stupid-ass
die.
thing.
I mean, there are probably gonna be a lot of citizens and people who die. There's gonna be a lot of explosions.
Ultron bots.
Ultron bots are definitely gonna die. But I mean, they've got so much riding on the Avengers as it is. I don't think anything's gonna
They're
die.
actually-
That would just be stupid. I mean, Marvel wouldn't do that. That would just be stupid.
They killed Nick Fury in Captain America 2, and guess what? He's alive
He's
still.
totally
They
alive.
killed
Spoiler
Coulson.
alert!
They
Spoiler alert!
Oh yeah, spoiler.
Spoiler for a year-old movie.
They killed Coulson, and Coulson's alive. They kill a lot of people.
I mean, if they haven't watched the Avengers by now, I don't think they're gonna.
No,
The first one, I don't think it's gonna happen.
You should.
I don't know.
Should. I mean, you should. You very well should. But
there's a lot of people still who haven't seen Star Wars, and then people go
Yeah,
see
like my
Star Wars.
girlfriend.
Your girlfriend? Are you serious? Alex hasn't seen Star. See, that's another thing.
you need to dump that crap right now.
No, I don't.
9 times out of 10, if someone goes, "I haven't seen Star Wars," the next words are immediately, "You haven't seen Star Wars?" And I just did it myself. I don't know why, but it's just one of those things. Where you haven't. That and Lord of the Rings. I feel like
She has not seen Star Wars, Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, probably Lord of the Rings.
Oh, just stop, please.
I can't. It's
It's
terrible.
getting worse.
So,
it's getting worse.
I feel like it's a safe assumption to say that you recognize yourself as a nerdy gentleman.
Oh,
do you
definitely.
not? Yeah.
100%.
And how is she? Force her. I don't care. I mean, Alex is a
I'm
pretty
trying.
chill
We
girl.
have a list of things we need to watch together
Okay,
over
okay.
our life.
Has she seen Breaking Bad?
No.
What? Oh my God.
Lord.
I was.
Okay, but Breaking Bad is also one of those societal things that it's come to, is where it's like everybody has watched Breaking Bad that wants to, and if you haven't, everybody's gonna get on your case. It's become one of those cliches.
Well, yeah, but I just said it because Brian loves Breaking Bad. Therefore, I would assume he would have
Very
watched
good
with his
She
girlfriend.
did.
He's got the box set.
Yeah, she did buy me the special edition barrel that
Well,
comes
there's
with
that.
on the Blu-ray.
That thing was
Okay,
pretty
I mean,
sweet.
that works.
It's
that
pretty
works.
I think it
cool.
was pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Very
So-
nice.
Yeah, she hasn't seen that much. We have a list that's like all of The Office and all the movies she hasn't seen.
So she's seen some of The Office. I'm assuming.
We've watched the first season and we watched the Dundies and
the first Dundies.
we've watched a good. She's watched a little bit.
All right, that's
And
good.
and we have to watch all the superhero movies. I should probably take her to the 27 hours
You should.
because she hasn't seen
It'll be a test of your
all of
relationship.
those movies.
She hasn't seen any of them. She hasn't seen
No, she went and saw Captain America 2 with us.
Okay.
She saw the majority of the Avengers.
A majority of
We've
the Avengers.
watched the majority of the first of Captain America.
Did she just fall asleep, or is it one of those things we don't watch the movie? Wink.
Well, it's no, it's not that.
We didn't
It's
watch
not
the
that at
movie,
all.
wink.
Oh,
Speak of the devil.
We are
Oh no,
actually-
no.
don't worry
answer-
about that.
put it on
No,
speakerphone.
no.
Answer that
I'm
live.
not gonna worry about that.
Answer that live.
It's
Do
okay.
it.
No, I'm not doing that right now.
I'll call her then.
Well, don't call her out of the way.
No, it's
ruins the magic.
She's driving.
Oh, well, that's terrible.
Oh, okay.
She's driving home from school.
Yeah,
She shouldn't be on the phone.
Yeah, I know. Well, she has the phone in her car.
Oh, I forgot. She's
that's right,
fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy ass
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
So,
Okay. All right. That
I'm
explains
gonna
it.
text her and say in the middle of something, and she'll hopefully understand.
We're in the middle of something. I'm gonna go off on a limb.
That's my thing. So fuck you.
My apologies. My apologies.
Cut that.
I'm gonna go off on a limb and say that I hope she understands. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna shut my
She
big
should.
fat mouth. I hope she better. I mean, logically it makes sense. Okay. So how's Monster Hunter 4 other than the spinning meat?
Oh, it's
It's fun.
good. It's getting to the high rank stuff,
Yeah.
and so there's just one monster that's really hard to beat. His name is, I can't pronounce it because it's like Japanese made. So
Understandable.
I don't pronounce any of it right.
Just call him Godzilla.
He's
No,
sort of like
it's
Godzilla.
not. Let's not Godzilla. Yeah, let's not throw the racism.
Godzilla.
He likes to
I
show
am
up,
racist.
and I just found this article, and someone made a churro dog, and it looks like a churro, inside of a hot dog bun,
Oh, God.
topped with ice cream, whipped cream,
And-
chocolate syrup, and caramel syrup.
Oh, hot damn.
It looks like a hot dog, but a churro.
Oh, okay, but there's no,
Oh,
there's no,
There's no hot dog in
I
it.
thought it was
Okay, I thought you
a
said-
meaty churro delectable treat.
And it's
that
for
was
the
covered in cinnamon sugar.
Arizona Diamondbacks, wherever they play. I guess it's Chase Field.
In Arizona.
It's in Arizona. Yeah, thank you. It's for their
dipshit.
this season. They're getting the special churro dog, so everybody can
shit.
die of diabetes.
I mean, it does look
Diabetes.
kinda good.
And it sounds
Diabetes.
like something terrible.
Diabetes.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be good.
No, I mean,
And just so you guys know, if you're wondering, wow, that was a really sharp transition from Monster Hunter to a churro dog, you would be correct because I was just as confused as some of you probably.
we were quite thrown, but I mean, nothing else screams America like going to see some professional, very in shape, middle aged men playing a very tough sport. And
Playing,
shoving
hold on. They're playing what sport? Did you say baseball? Or
baseball.
Yeah, I would not necessarily say very well.
Have you
in
seen
shape
baseball players though?
middle-aged men.
Have you seen baseball players?
Yeah, they're not really in
they're
shape.
pretty in shape.
Out of all of the players, baseball players are easily the largest players, and
So
I don't mean like muscle. Like there's some football players that are just big sons of bitches.
Yeah, because I mean,
But
all you have to do is
they're
get away.
but there are straight up fat baseball players. There just are. They're
Like
fat
who?
baseball.
Like who? Name
Okay, well, I don't know how Fielder's doing, but Fielder is just kind of like a fat baseball player.
Prince Fielder?
Yeah, guy can hit the ball, but he can't run.
Well, yeah, because he can hit the ball.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a
So
you
if
can't
you
say that
can-
guy's in shape. Baseball players, granted, some of them are in shape, but a lot of them, 9 times out of 10, if they can hit the ball, they don't need to do anything.
Exactly. So if you can do one of those things, you only need to
But
be
that
in
doesn't
shape
mean
in
you're in
that
shape.
area.
No, that's not
It
in
does
shape.
mean you're- okay.
I can whack the shit out of a ball. It doesn't mean I'm in shape.
Okay,
I'm
but
far
if you
from
need
it.
to run, what's 90 times 4? I can't even do 32, 320 feet?
What the fuck are you talking about? You're just
90
naming
times
numbers.
4. 90 times 4. 320.
No,
320.
60, because that would be 80 times 4. 360.
360. Yes. Okay. Yes. 360. So, I mean, if you have to run 360 feet around the bases after you hit the ball, before they get it back in, you have to be in some sort of shape.
Yeah,
So
but guess
the
what?
argument
Guess
needs
what?
to be made.
Fielder would never be able to do that.
That's why there's
Ever.
drugs.
That's why there's what?
Drugs.
Drugs, yeah. That's why they all juice up.
Yeah, so they can whack the shit out of the ball. But Prince Fielder, if he hits
whack
it to
the
the
shit out
back
of your
wall,
ball.
thank you. If he hits it to the back wall, he might get a double. A Prince Fielder double would be like an in-shape person's home run or triple.
Unless the new Yankee Stadium, because let's just face
Well,
it.
there's
a whole
the-
different discussion.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
but
let's
I'm just saying,
say
like, out of all of the sports players, baseball players are by far the least in shape.
Okay, but back
What
to what
about
I was
bowling?
saying. Bowling. Oh, good lord. That's not even get
I
started.
said out of all the sports.
Sport. There's professional bowling.
There are no. Chris Hardwick's dad, Billy Hardwick, he was a bowler.
Billy Hardwick was a bowler.
It's a good name. That's your phone.
No, you're not meat spinning me again.
Oh, that's not it.
Bullsh.
I need to look up information.
Yeah, I need to.
Hey, what do you think would happen if you meat spinned Alex's phone?
I would get in a lot of trouble.
You
Well,
probably
I'm
throw it at him.
Just wondering.
To be completely honest, you probably whip it at him.
That'd be funny.
Oh,
I would never do that.
That's good. I would hope so. That was I was being an idiot. I shouldn't have said anything, as I do most times. But no.
So, I mean, we're getting up to 40 minutes here. How long do you guys want to keep it going? Do you
I
want
don't know.
to?
I think an hour would be good. I mean,
You want to go for an hour?
we could see what happens. I know, like. So I bring it back to the game. It's just because, like, I know that's something I know about, and I don't know if you guys can talk about. But I have been playing ungodly amounts of Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and I think it is extremely fun. I definitely have my complaints with the game because the servers are absolute garbage, and I feel like every time you log in, it's like, hey, the servers are down, or we can't connect to the servers, blah blah blah. But like after watching, like I think have we all watched Dragon Ball Z before sometime in our
I
life?
have. I've seen Dragon Ball Z at one point or another in my life.
Right.
I do know. I'm aware
I
of
feel
it.
like every boy has seen Dragon
I'm aware
Ball
of
Z.
vagina or Vegeta.
Vegeta, you're
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Vagina.
Vegeta.
Vagina.
But no,
Yes.
It's a really cool, different take on the game because 9 times out of 10 you just kind of play through the story, but this time there's its own special story.
Oh, okay.
You're kind of going back through the same kind of stuff, but it's like someone's tampering with time, so it's like different people are going there. Okay. But the biggest thing is you make your own character.
Yeah. I remember you talking to me about this, where you stayed up till about 5 a.m. trying to do some buttfuck bullshit about. With your Super Saiyan or
I became a Super Saiyan. It was pretty great.
Sure. Yeah.
But like you can make a character between like a Namekian, Saiyan, which is like best race, human. I don't know why you'd want to be a human. Just answer the phone.
Wait, please answer it.
No, stop.
Please.
Okay. Or you can be a Namekian or what is called a Frieza race because I guess it's unnamed.
They've never given them a name.
Yeah, but it's really funny because just like it just says Frieza race on the thing. But of course, as any sane person, I created a Saiyan. It was a ton of fun. Like it's really cool watching your own character go Super Saiyan and then launching out like a deadly Kamehameha wave to like kill some sort of bad guy. I don't know. It's a ton of fun.
Kamehameha, what is it?
Kamehameha, like when Kamehameha, man.
Kamehameha.
Yeah.
What's Kamehameha?
Kamehameha wave.
Is it like
W.
Kamehameha? Mayo wave.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
I mean, does that have something to do with mayonnaise?
No.
Are you making a sandwich in this
mayonnaise
game?
is not an instrument, and neither is it involved in this game. But no, it's got a lot of RPG elements, so there's a lot of grinding on levels, and you can have certain people like train you, so you can get certain super moves. Like right now, I'm training under Goku, which is pretty awesome.
And you can learn how to make that mayo.
Exactly, I can learn the mayo wave.
You can learn the mayo wave.
So I was doing that earlier today, but yeah, and then the new new Final Fantasy comes out, and it's got a demo for the Final Fantasy 15.
That's where you use the key as a sword, correct?
That is Kingdom Hearts. You're close.
That's Kingdom Hearts.
Another one of my favorite games.
God bless. I'm not very in tune or in touch with the whole video game world.
No,
I've come to realize by hanging out with you guys that I'm not very in tune or in touch. I apologize.
Makes me feel a whole lot nerdier than I previously thought I was.
I'll do my best to work on it.
No, that's whatever. You gotta be you. Don't change who you are, because I'm an idiot.
Speaking of meat, Jesus.
What? You say speaking of meat and Jesus? You're gonna meat spin Jesus?
I'm not gonna meat spin Jesus. I'm pretty sure that's a sin.
I'm pretty sure it is. Anyone would know
where are
you.
I'll be back.
No, answer this phone in here. I want to hear this.
That would be pretty great.
She can be a guest. We can interview her.
Or what we could do is we can do a dramatic rendition of the conversation that is going on between Brian and his girlfriend. Lee, would you like it to be the part of Alex or Brian?
I'll be the part of Alex. I'll play Alex.
All right.
So go ahead.
I'm Brian. Nope. Answering my phone. Oh God, there's meat spin on here. Cancel. Hello.
Hey, Brian. You're in trouble.
Why am I in trouble?
Because you meat spin my phone.
No, let's be serious about this. So redo. We're recasting this. Recasting. You're Brian. I'm Alex because you suck at this.
All right. Go ahead and call me.
Ring.
What's up?
Hey, why did you not answer my call?
Because I'm actually doing a thing right now. I'm in the middle of something.
What are you doing? I'm on my way home and I wanted to talk to you.
Well, I mean, first of all, you're on the way home, so you shouldn't be driving and talking on the phone.
Don't tell me what to do.
I mean, I feel like it's for your safety. I'm not.
You should apologize to me. You should apologize to me right now.
I should apologize to you. What did I say?
You were telling me what to do. Don't be telling me what to do.
I mean, I'm doing this for your safety, Alex. I don't want anything to happen to you. And, I don't want this to be an issue right now. So, are you really going to do this right now?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Really? You're going to do this right now?
Right now.
Right now.
What are you doing that's so important where you couldn't answer the phone
excuse me. I'm with my brosifs.
Oh, your brosifs?
Yeah.
Oh, you're Josh and Lee?
I'm moose sticking in front of the two gays right now.
What does that even mean?
You don't even, you know
I
just
broke character because moose sticking sounds terrible.
You don't even need to know what it means, alright? Just, you know.
Alright, back into character. Christ almighty.
Christ almighty. He has nothing to do with this.
What are you doing with those two idiots?
I'm moose sticking. I just told you what I was doing.
Okay, I'm breaking character again. What is moose sticking? Why are you saying moose?
He's got a moose stick. What else is he supposed to do? You can't even explain Brian's character without bringing up the fact that he has a moose stick.
But it sounds like that, like
what?
When you say moose dicking, it sounds like he's doing something that he's to
a
moose.
I mean, I don't. He's not.
Or
meat spinning.
to us.
He is meat spinning,
and
but
no
not
one
with
is
his,
being
not
done.
With his phallic. With his phallus. His phallus.
I really don't want to be like. I got like whatever floats thine boat is totally okay with me. I got no problems with anything. I'm very accepting. I really don't want to talk about Brian's wang.
Why are we always getting back on this penis?
We're not. You did.
No, you always are jumping back to penis.
I said as Alex, quote, what are you doing with those guys? And you said moose sticking. And I said, what is that? You said, don't worry about it. And I was like, well, and then you said it again. I was like, hold on. If you're going to say it again, you can't tell me not to worry about
Just
it.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Back to my question, though. Is it phallus or phallic?
What are you trying to,
Like singular. Like I have a phallic or a phallus.
What are you trying, like, there's phallic imagery, which is imagery
There we go.
that is, that looks penile.
Looks penile in character. Yes, okay, that makes sense. Yep, all right.
Phallus.
Oh,
is
he's
also,
back.
He's
there
back.
There he is. What went down?
And scene.
What went down? What happened? Are you in trouble?
No, it's all good.
Are you single?
Nope.
Okay, good. That's always good.
Yeah, it's a good thing. So I heard you role playing.
You did.
Yeah.
I don't call it role playing because that makes it sound. That doesn't help our case.
You're in character.
Yeah.
Were we close to the conversation?
I didn't. I don't know.
Oh, so you just heard what we were doing.
You knew of what we were doing.
Yeah.
Who farted?
That was my stomach,
Oh,
dude.
jeez.
That wasn't a fart. Is that Zach downstairs playing?
That
his
is
game?
Zach. My brother is downstairs playing. No, he's not gonna hear you. He's got Turtle Beach headphones on.
That's right.
He's playing Call of Duty, and I love my brother. He's a very nice kid. I'm not a huge fan of his friends, but he's playing Call of Duty, and the boy's got a mouth on him, and he's very loud, and he has headphones on, so he can't hear anything, and the world is full of silence in his mind, and he just screams and yells, and it's irritating sometimes, especially when you're trying to do like homework or I don't know, editing a video.
I can imagine that would get in the.
And there's just
way,
this
yes.
loud
It would be
yelling
distracting.
monster
Yes, I can imagine
downstairs.
that. I can imagine that. So, was there anything else you guys wanted to talk about tonight? Do you have anything that you brought to the table that you wanted to bring up to our listeners or to analyze?
We talked about Marvel. I talked about Xenoverse. Nerded out over that. Brian talked Minecraft. You brought up the not weed thing. You got meat spinned. That was great.
I got meat spinned quite a lot. Yeah, it was not fun. Not a good time.
I don't know. I think that may be a solid little bit.
I think that might be it. I don't want to stretch it out and kick a dead horse and
exactly
or moose in this instance. So I think we should just go ahead and wrap it up, call it a sign off, and thanks for listening.
Well, I hope you guys liked whatever this was. Maybe we'll try it again. Maybe we'll have a name. Give it a shot, kind of see where it goes.
Yeah. So thanks for listening. Thanks for the support, and
Yeah, this was a lot of mismatch.
A lot of mismatch.
Maybe next time we'll focus on one idea, one subject, and not.
Well, I feel like when you're going to talk, you want to talk about a couple of different ideas, but I feel like organization. That would be the better thing.
I mean, we're still trying to feel this up.
Yeah, first episode, doing it for shits and grins.
Feel this up is a strange way to put
Giving it there.
Feel it out. My apologies. So thanks for listening. We're gonna go ahead and sign off here, and
have a good one.
We're all done.